What's up YouTube? This is FJ55 Iron Pig. Thanks for clicking on my video. Hope you enjoy. What we're going to talk about today is a knife I got as a gift, and then this knife right here. First of all, I'd like to get a shout out to Cutlery Lover, spelled exactly as it sounds. Go check out his channel if you haven't before. He does not just knives, a little bit of guns, smoking tobaccos, chocolates, hot peppers. He does a little bit of everything, but he's really funny. And right now he's actually working with a little bit of an accent. Those of you who watch his channel know what that means. Anyways, I've had buck knives all my life, and one of my more recent ones I got a couple years ago for my birthday from a friend of mine. Thank you very much, Don. Is this one. This one, if I remember correctly, is the 112. Nice thing about buck knives is, if you can see that, there you go, see that? The knife it comes with and the sheath, at least these ones, are stamped with the model number of the knife as well. I think that's kind of cool. It's a lockback type knife, 420 steel if I remember correctly. I like it. I think it's really, really good. It has a stamp there, buck, 112, USA baby. If I can buy things from the USA as long as they're good quality, I will. And that's actual wood handles. It's actually a really nice knife. I haven't really used it a lot because I like it, and it was a gift, and I don't want to thrash on it. But it comes with a leather case. Some people don't like leather, whatever. It smells nice, it sounds cool, and it's been around for centuries. Anyways, in my opinion, in my weak understanding of blade steels, and tool steels, and cutlery tools, if this knife, the Buck 112, and my normal carry knife that I've been carrying for 12 years or something like that, the Benchmade Osborne, and this is the original one. They came in 154 cm steel. Now 154 cm and 420, generally with most makers they don't do a very good heat treating process. I'm not going to explain how that works. Go look it up on Google, check it out on YouTube, and learn a little more about it. Bacchus. Go outside. Sorry about that. Dog makes a lot of noise when he eats. If these two got together, hooked up, and had a baby, then they'd have, in my opinion, this buck knife I'm about to show you. There's lots of videos on it. But 154 cm normally without a good heat treating process isn't the best. It's not the hardest, it's not the softest, it doesn't keep a good edge, it rolls easy, prone to breaking. But this one I just picked up today. I've seen lots of videos on them. I was like, whatever, you know. I'm not in with the new buck style knives, the new era knives. I like the old school style when it comes to buck. But Cutlery Lover did a really good review. He just posted last night. Go check it out. It's on the Buck Vantage. And did some shopping online. I pulled these stats off of the website. The Buck Vantage goes for like 41 bucks MSRP. But honestly, you can get it for $29.99 like I did. And I actually got it at mine at Big 5 Sports. If you haven't heard of them, that's what their logo looks like. Big 5 Sports. $29.99. Box, pretty darn generic. Big American flag because it's, well, made in the USA. And I'd never really paid attention to this before because I'm not exactly a knife collector as far as serial numbers. But I'm assuming this is a pretty good number on here. This one has actually been on their shelves since July 21st of 2011. I didn't do a lot of research as to when this knife came out or anything like that. It's got a super deep pocket clip. Some people complain about it because when you have it in your hand, that pocket clip right there is going to start rubbing on the bottom of your hand. It's removable. You can switch it to the other side as well for lefties or righties. Tip up carry, in my opinion, the best one. You can open it traditional style. Granted, I just got this literally 40 minutes ago. Or you can use it as it was designed for, which is an assisted opening. But that's a really small assisted opening. Nice because it won't catch on your clothes. Highly polished, so it's cool looking, but it's slippery. It's not the hardest one. If you start your finger out up here, it doesn't take a lot of pressure. It comes right out. In my opinion, that's pretty cool, but you still have to adjust your hand. Unlike something like the Osborne fighting or folding knife, you hold it in your hand, you got a quick opening that way, or quick flick. These two fingers stay there. They don't move like this. I don't know. I've never had a flipper before, so we'll see. Anyways, it's almost a full flat ground. And I think it's kind of cool because it's kind of satiny, as you can see there. The grinding on it. It's on both sides. Here's a sun-drenched view for you. Lighting's not that great because the sun's not out that bright right now. The top part is highly polished. It's got Buck USA, and my knife is number, let me double check, 345. I'm assuming that's the serial number. So 345 in this series run. The lockup's really good. I'm surprised for a $30 knife. No play side to side. No play up and down. That's not play, that's squishing in my fat hands. That's a little better. The blade is pretty sharp. It's not wicked sharp or anything like that. You're not going to be able to shave with it easily. This is straight out of the box. It's pretty dang good. I'm impressed. I might run it on the ceramic rods a little bit. Make sure it's even sharper. Here you go. Give you some information on this. It fits my hand. General generic gloves like Home Depot gloves, Walmart gloves, I'm a large. It's just a tiny bit of room in the fingers. Fits good. And one thing I noticed just right now is the flipper mechanism. That's another thing. If you put your finger right on it and push right down, it doesn't open all the way. 50%, 75%. Start at the top, opens all the way. But here is the flipper part right there. It catches my finger really well. So if you have a positive grip, no jimping by the way, which is cool. It's kind of rounded edges, so it's not harsh on you. I like that. I don't really care about jimping too much. As long as you got something to keep your hand from sliding over the blade, which I've done, hence my pinky doesn't straighten out. Cut my pinky off just about. I like that. So if you're stabbing into a crazy cardboard box that's coming after you, or if you're doing something stupid like this and stabbing into something hard, you're still going to slide your hand over the blade, and that's dangerous. Tip looks pretty good though. I'm actually really impressed with the tip. Check this out. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Tip's pretty thick. That's going to do some decent prying and stuff like that, or if you accidentally stick it in a piece of wood and you got to wiggle it out like so in order to get it out, more than likely you won't break it, but any knife will break. It's pretty nice. Keep in mind the grain of the blade is going not parallel with it. Remember the other word. Keep thinking parallax, but that's lenses. Anyways, it's pretty nice. The end of it, stainless steel liners, and you could use it as an impact device actually. I mean, it would hurt. Trust me. You get it in the right spot, it's going to hurt like a mug. Anyways, check out Cutlery Lover. He's got a lot of cool stuff besides this knife that he reviews. Buck Vantage. This is the large. They make a small. I think it's like a 2-inch blade. 2.5-inch blade. I didn't even look at it. I saw it in the case. I didn't care. I like this size. In my state, concealed carry. You can conceal carry just about any knife. I'll have to double check. I don't think on this knife. But it cannot be over 3.5 inches. If you're going to have anything over, including machetes and swords, it has to be open carry. So the blade itself is actually 3.25 inches. This again is off the Buck website. For you non-inch people, it's 8.3 centimeters. It's a drop point style blade, which is very nice. Notice it has a little bit of belly. This will be very good for slicing boxes open, paper, fruits and vegetables, which honestly, 99.9% of all my blades, other than injuries I sustained to myself, have been for food prep. Cutting boxes, breaking down boxes, paper, opening packages, things of that sort, cutting through zip ties on stuff, or those package banding things that are super strong. When it's closed, it's 4.38 inches. Not too big, it's not too bad. Open? Well, you know what? I didn't measure and they didn't have it on the site, but let's do some math. So you got 4.38 inches. We'll just say 4.5 inches when it's closed. So you got 4, 5, 6, 7. It's almost 8 inches, just under 8 inches long, which is fine. For comparison, a lot of cops do this. That's a 3-inch blade. My Osborne folder, it says it's a 3.5-inch blade, but to be honest, yeah, it is a 3.5-inch blade. If we put it hilt to hilt here, And there. You can see, it's just about a ½ inch longer. Pretty cool. Never really paid attention to it too much. Once again, the steel is 420 HC. If it was any other company in the world, maybe Cold Steel or Benchmade, I don't know if they make them in 420 HCs, I would not buy it. Why? Because other companies frickin' suck. Buck and their heat treatment process makes their 420 HC decent to take an edge. It's not the easiest, but that also means it's going to hold edge, and it's not going to roll that edge over easily either. They have an awesome process, and they're the only ones I trust fully with 420 HC. Laws, they're up to you. Check your local laws. It's free information, guys. Just go on their website. If you don't have that, go down to the local sheriff's department. The handle, Zytel type. Zytel is an actual brand name like Velcro. It's just a glass resin, whatever you want to call it. Highly durable. They last for a long time unless you thrash the hell out of it, throwing into bricks and stuff. I don't. Again, it's $41 on their website MSRP. I got mine for $29.99 from Big 5 Sports. I believe Sportsman's Warehouse. Just about everyone's going to carry them because they're cheap, not in quality. It has stainless steel liners, and they're not cut out at all. You kind of see there, which is kind of cool. I don't care if they're cut out. Just going to collect pocket lint and crap in there. And the weight, 3.7 ounces if that's a concern, so it's fairly light, not too bad. And it's more tip heavy. And for you non-Americans, it's 105.3 ounce, or 3 grams, 105.3. There's the balance point for you. Just about dead center of the handle, a little bit forward, which isn't too bad. Alright, so that's my quick and dirty and nasty first 40 minutes, first hour with the Buck Vantage. I might do some more saying what I think of it. I think I'm going to love it. Removable clip. This thing looks badass without the clip on it. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, give a thumbs up if you like what you saw, or subscribe. And as always, you guys be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.